So one of the signs of Newcastle disease, guys, is the one of the major ones is actually paralysis. So this chicken has been paralyzed. I don't remember stepping on it or placing anything you know anything harmful on it, but it can't walk clearly. You see, yeah, yesterday it couldn't walk completely. It was just laying down, as you can see from this video. But today it has gained a bit of energy. So I just bought the vaccine here, Newcastle vaccine. Now remember, guys, you're supposed to vaccinate every 60 days or once a month. So this is a vaccine right here. I removed a piece of paper. It's a live attenuated vaccine, which means the virus is actually live. So that's why you have to give it quickly. So I added some water on it. This is the vial. This is 400 doses. So it's not really clear, but these are 400 doses. So you put in a little bit of water, and then you actually shake it so that it mixes with the water, and then you put in if you're using jerrycans like this, you can use the, this is the 10-liter jerrycan, but the amount is actually supposed to be way less than that. So let's quickly give them before it actually goes bad. So it's a bit messy, but let's check if they're drinking, guys. Yeah, so this is it. Let's take a look. I think it's done already. They're done. It's I left them early in the morning just to go buy the vaccine. Fortunately, it's very far away, and when I came back, this is it. I think they're almost done with it. It's a bit hot in here, and as you can see, they haven't finished their feeds. You see, the feeders still have a lot of feeds in them. So when you're doing a vaccine, guys, this is a reminder that you have to make sure you give them time. You give them 3 to 4 hours of no drinking, guys. So you empty the drinkers when you have to before you give them the vaccine for around 3 to 4 hours, so that they get thirsty enough so that they're able to drink a lot, as you can see. So they're drinking like that. The feeders, as you can see, I believe the moment they stop or they're done with the drinking, they'll actually resume. They'll have to finish this because it's I think it's almost 12. It's almost 12. It's very hot. Almost 12 noon, and they should be done. Before their second portion of the feeding, it should be done, which is actually at 4 or 3, depending on the weather, guys. So that's the time they should be given that. But this is it, guys. So you have to consider that, guys. So one of the major effects or the signs and symptoms of Newcastle and this respiratory disease, guys, it's viral in that it spreads through air. So that's the problem with it, because it can be in a very different place, and your buds will get it, guys. So the vaccine helps to actually fight off the virus, guys, in this case. So you have to make sure that one of the things you have to look for when you're examining your chickens all the time, you have to look for signs of paralysis, signs of your chickens, are they gasping for air, something like that? Their mouth, is it cold or is it cool in the house, but the chickens, their mouth is still open, guys? They're gasping, which means they're gasping for air. They're breathing through the mouth. You see, normally they're not supposed to breathe through the mouth, but when the mouths are open, that is a sign that you have a disease, guys. It's there's a problem with the chickens, guys. So those two. Another one is the chickens are breathing heavily, guys. Look at the chicken. You can actually hold its chest cavity, guys, to confirm that, because those are one of the signs that the chicken, you have Newcastle, guys, in your farm, guys. So those are the major signs to look for. Now others may resemble other diseases, other diseases like wheezing or coughing. Those may be similar to other diseases, but Newcastle, guys, is very dangerous. It's very deadly. The mortality rates are very high. As you can see, I managed to get one chicken from the rest. I managed to isolate it from the rest, and I believe it's doing well. So after I've given it the vaccine, which is actually not recommended. Yeah, it's recommended that you don't give a sick chicken vaccines. But anyway, this is a trial for me, and I'll just have to observe the results, guys. So if it works, good for me. If it doesn't work, well, it was worth it. It's a lesson learned, guys. So for me, it's a trial, but when I get to a level where I've actually built this farm to a larger extent, I will know that I don't have to give them. But for me, this is a trial, and I believe if it works, it will be in my favor, guys. So those are the signs, guys, to look for: paralysis, heavy breathing, and the chicken's mouth open, guys, gasping for air. So others may be like wheezing and coughing, guys. So those are some of the signs, the major signs that you have Newcastle in your farm, guys. So just to conclude, guys, you have to make sure you vaccinate the chickens. Depending on your area, you vaccinate them either once a month, or once after every 2 months, or once after every 3 months. So depending on your area that you are in, maybe there are many farms around, and the level of spread, the Newcastle is very high. So that it depends on those several of those factors, guys. So for me, I'll be doing it. Actually forgot. When you get to vaccination, guys, and it's one of those things you have to do actually in the first 2 months of rearing, guys. And then some of the diseases, you forget about them. So some of those vaccines, you forget about them, because it's not something you do every day, you see. So but you have to remember that for Newcastle, guys, you have to vaccinate it in those respective periods I've given you, either once per month, or once every 2 months, or once every 3 months. Now the last option depends on the spread, the level of spread in your area, or the area you're in. If the area is very isolated, I believe the disease won't be there. But if you have many farms around, or if it's a marketplace, you live near a marketplace, you are likely to get that disease, guys. So that's it, guys. Keep subscribing to the channel, and see you next week.